How's it going, guys? We're here to check out this week's skin picks, and we're starting out with the awesome Tempered Roadsign set. Brought to us by Milo Frito, the original creator of some of the best tempered stuff that first was put into the game. Now, this set is awesome looking. It isn't as glowy as you thought it would be, but it still looks amazing in the light. It's got all sorts of sweet details. Like, there's these pieces patched in that are like fancy looking, and then there's these pieces that are patched in that are, you know, that typical tempered shiny piece, and I think the mix of them is what makes it look nice. The helmet especially looks great here, and then I also love the little face carved into the bottom of it. That's a really nice touch as well. Also, all the kind of like looped in with, whoa, that was too close into the character. These little like metal pieces kind of looped together with what looks like wire or, you know, some... It's really cool. It's got some belts and stuff down here. I think it's a really great job. I know a lot of people have really wanted a full tempered set ever since the tempered face mask, which is worth over $45 on the market, by the way. It's one of the top 20 most expensive skins in game. You know, people really wanted this. So I think this is great, and I think if this does well, maybe a tempered chest piece could make it in. Milo, who made this set, has also made the chest piece itself, so that could be a cool thing as well. But let's go ahead and move on to our deployables for the week. If you go ahead and jump over here, we've got this awesome stone box by Bad Trip. Now, at first it doesn't look like a whole much, but if you kind of look at it, it's got like this cardboard, and then it's got a grate, and it's actually meant to look kind of more like a crate. And not only does it say, you know, stone box on the side, but if you look up top, it has stone in it, so you just kind of see it somewhere. It kind of just looks like a crate being filled with stone. Now, the cool thing is I talked to Bad Trip, and if people like this, if this gets accepted and Hell gets it and it sells well, he may be willing to make other things like a wood one that looks like there's wood sticking out of it and stuff like that. So people with OCD like myself that like to have some way of organizing, well, having box skins that have, you know, a specific resource to them is something amazing. No one's really done anything with this for a while, and I was really happy to see this, so I hope this one does well. Next up, we've got this Casino's door from Nasty-san, and this thing is just really awesome looking. It's messed up, it's dirty, it's kind of old and tattered, but it's got a sweet little look to it. I love it. It is a sheet metal door, and yeah, I think it's nice. I love the details to it. This one's been sitting around in my queue for a while of one I wanted to show off, so I had to make sure it got in this week. I definitely like this door a lot. I love the look of it, and it just kind of complements the Bandit Town Casino quite a bit. Next up, we've got a garage door from Johnny Oldboy, and it looks like it's almost 3D. Now, of course, it's still flat, but it's just crazy. It's just, I love how it pops and everything. Now, I picked out the purple one, but there are a couple different colors, so you guys can go ahead and vote for whatever one you think looks best. I like the roller, too. It has, you know, a unique color to it that kind of matches the scrap metal around the side of it. But yeah, I thought this purple one, just purple and blues, really looked really nice with it, and that's the one that I kind of think match nicely. It also complements the, you know, sheet metal frame and everything else as well. Next up, we've got this awesome CCSC door. So this is, you know, in regards to the cargo ship. It's brought to us by Shedman, or Shedmon. I feel like I'm always saying that wrong. And it's an armor door, of course, so you can toggle the hatch. One thing I always like about it is doors that are two-sided. So you can see on the outside, it's got this nice red kind of cargo ship door, and on the inside, it's got this nice little look to it as well. And I think that's what makes it something that's worth putting into the game, is the extra little details and things like that. But that does it for our deployables for this week. Let's go ahead and check out, we've got a awesome looking tool set. So brought to us this week by Little Ranger, we've got this really cool tool set. It's nice and fancy, and it is the Runic set. I think he's done a really good job on it. I like the details, the look on it. I kind of love like the kind of rune-shaped tree there on the handle. At least I think that's a tree. To stand for, you know, this is for chopping the wood. I'm pretty sure that was the idea behind it, but not 100%. Next up, we've got the pickaxe, which looks great. And as you can kind of see, there's kind of some symbols on there that maybe kind of look like nodes. I don't know. I might be reading into it a little too much, but altogether, I think they're a really nice set, and he did a great job on it. I'd love to see these in game. Next up, we've got this crazy little bone club. Well, you know, every week I like to throw something kind of silly in there, and I thought this bone club was just a really neat job. I think FaZe did a great job on it, And it's shiny, it's got this crazy little snake around it, and I think it's really cool, and it's something I'd see people buying as kind of like a little novelty item to, you know, mess with people, just like the My Only Friend little one with the face. So, I don't know, this kind of appealed to that kind of part of me, and I'd definitely love to see this one make it. Next up, we've got an awesome looking Star. This is brought to us as well by Little Ranger this week. This is the Ronin Star, and it's got this really amazing design to it. It's very fancy. It's got a nice eagle to it. When you go ahead and look, there's all sorts of different colors. We've got greens, reds, silvers, and kind of bronze and so forth. Aiming down the sights, you can see it's got a little fancy design there, which is always a plus, and I think it's just a really nice set. Or, Star, sorry, can't speak today, and definitely one I'd love to see make it into the game. Next up, we've got a pump shotgun. We haven't had any good pump shotgun skins for a while, and going with our kind of fancy theme today with the tools and some of the other stuff, I think Cosm's double barrel, as I almost called it, pump shotgun would be a great fit into the game. It does look a little bit busy, but you can really appreciate it, and it's just kind of a nice looking design, and it fits in with kind of the fancier stuff. I think there's quite a few people that would enjoy this skin. And the only downside I would say to it is aiming down the sights, you don't really have anything too exciting to look at, but besides that, it is quite a nice shotgun. Lastly, it brings me to the final skin for this week, and it is this amazing looking Cold Hunter LR brought to us by Mad. And Madaros has done a great job, as usual, and this thing is just really awesome looking. Aiming down the sight, you've got some cracked ice, you've got the sight colored to blue, and you can see there's a tip is actually the same little ice colored blue there. And it's just a really awesome looking skin. Now, I know people are going to ask, well, does this glow? So let's go ahead and set it to nighttime. Bum, 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 bum. Any day now, Rust. Okay, so a little spelling error there. As you can see, it does not glow in the dark, so it is not a glowing skin. It's just a nice looking, awesome skin. So yeah, that's pretty much gonna do it, guys. Go ahead and check out all the skins. I have them linked down in the description below. Go vote for the ones that you like and would like to see in-game, and I'll be back Thursday with, of course, whatever update information I have, as well as the skins that get accepted in for this week. Thanks for watching, and we will see you next time.